Yeah. Some words about this kind of kneeling. I mean, we are all used to that, but sometimes it's good to remind yourself what the details about this. So we are all quite advanced. We practice for many years right now, and so we can look in these details again. So just remember that 2 fists wide, the knees can be there. If they are wider or closer, you are not so effective, and I will demonstrate it in a second. So just try that. 1 or 2 centimeters, plus minus, doesn't matter, but roughly this distance between the knees. And what I'm also doing is, as you know, I place my hands on my thighs, but in a way that the pointing fingers are pointing to the kneecaps. Yeah. So I don't bend my hands here in this way, but I'm doing that this way. And maybe you can remember, if you have a katana, a yaito in your obi, and you have your hands this way, and you would like to drag the sword, and if you raise your hands, you just touch the hilt of your sword. But if you have it this way, it's immediately there, and you can draw the sword without any additional movements or adjustments of your hands. So this is why I remember myself to imaginate a katana in my obi, and I have my hands and fingers this way. And at the same time, I have my elbows a little bit away from my rib cage. So I don't sit here, sit there. And now the point for me is, while I'm doing that stuff, is that when I have to stand up and go into an irimi-like posture, then this is very easy to do. So I close my knees and raise here and bring up my fingers that way. And this is immediately irimi. Yeah. And this is easier if I'm doing it this way, as if I'm doing that way. You see, this is a very male-like sitting behavior. I mean, I'm exaggerating that. So knees are wide, I'm bending over here, I have my hands here. Now, if I would like to stand up, it's very difficult to stand up. So my idea is, when I sit in Seiza, to feel light, yeah? to have nothing in the way, to stand up, change my posture, change the positioning of my body, and so on. So this is the basic idea, because I'm caring about these little details. Okay, so let's start. Just check. And now just drag the shoulders a little bit towards your ears, and then the shoulder blades, only the shoulder blades, drag them together behind your back, and then let the shoulders sink down. And maybe you feel in the front here that the rib cage is a little bit opening, and that's okay. And then close your eyes and just exhale, inhale through your nose, as you know. Let your weight sink between the feet. Great. Okay, so let's start with some simple warm-up exercises. And usually I'm starting with breathing exercise. Okay, now I should also say I demonstrated it, the standing up out of Seiza as I do it this way. Yeah? But there is one additional point I would like to show you. You see that if you look at my back, if I close my knees together and I raise up here, then I put my feet this way. And the question is why? One is I can stand up this way, okay? But if I'm all here, I can also stand up here very easily. Yeah? So if I have the feet apart from each another, I can change directions while I'm standing up in any direction I feel it's good for me. Yeah? You can just try it. I give you some seconds to practice this if you want to. You didn't get it, Cliff? There is no audio? Oops.
For a few seconds, I could not see you, Sensei.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So, okay. But now it's okay?
Yes.
Good. So what I demonstrated was I'm sitting in Seiza, and you look at my back. Now, when I'm standing up and I close my knees in front of me, then I raise up and then I put apart my feet. So this allows me to stand up straight forward, or if I have this configuration, I can also easily stand up that way in this direction. And of course, I can also stand up to that direction, and even I can go to my back very easily. While if you are in Seiza and you try to stand up and have your feet closed, and you would like to try to go to the side, you have to reconfigure your balance. You have first this one, and this is too late. Okay, the other one is much faster. This is the idea. And over the years, I'm going into these little details because I think this makes the difference between some kind of body work, and Aikido is some kind of body work, and a martial art. Yeah, so if you know about these details to give you the opportunity to act immediately out of the situation in a fraction of a second, then you are a little bit different from just using your body to do some movements. Okay, good. So we start with a breathing exercise, and those of you who were with me already, they know perhaps or remember. One is to have the feet close to another, but the heels are apart, so the outer side of the feet are in parallel. Yeah? And I just demonstrated. I exhale first and sink a little bit into my knees. And while inhaling, I'm dragging my fingertips along the middle line of my body and going up. And I have the imagination that I'm a kind of blossom, which is just opening up. Okay, and I stretch my arms and I drag back my shoulder blades down there, and I lift up my toes and drag up my kneecaps up. So it's a double opposite movement in my body. The fingers are going through the roof, through the ceiling, while the shoulder blades are going down, the kneecaps are coming up, and of course with gravity, my feet are pressing into the floor. Yeah? So there is an opposite movement in the legs, and there is an opposite movement in the arms. And this triggers all the big muscles in your rump. Okay, so this is the idea. And if I just wait for 2 seconds or so, then I exhale, I bring down my toes first, I bend my knees a little bit, and then I exhale here. Just the blossom is just closing. And I sink down here with the arms. I wait a second, and then it starts again with inhaling, exhaling. Okay, let's try. I turn around so I can see you. Okay, and exhale. And inhale. Stretch, fingers through the roof, shoulders down, toes up, feet down. And exhale. Sink down with the toes. And exhale. Wait a second. And inhale. Give your body a stretch. And a compression. Exhale. Wait for a second. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Now the second breathing exercise is a little bit more powerful. So my feet are still in parallel, the outside of the feet are still in parallel, but shoulder wide. Okay? I sink down a little bit in my knees and putting my fingertips to the belly point. And then I get into an upright position. I just start with the legs, get them straight, and I inhale. So, and this, my image is I'm praying to the sun. The sun is going up early in the morning, and I pray to the sun. Okay? Then, finished inhaling, then I go to my forefoot and going around with my hands as if there are two balls there. And I'm going here around and I keep my hands that way. So as if there is a ball in there. And my pressure is here in the wrist. So I press the wrist to the outside while I drag my shoulder blades back together. Okay? So it's also an opposite movement in my arms. Okay? So, and then I compress the air in my lungs. And after some time, I exhale. And this exhalation is, how should I say, is tricky because I exhale and sink down my arms in a way that even if they are quite straight, they land with the wrists on the height of my belly point. You can test it before we are doing this exhaling. If you have your arms that way and you let sink down your shoulders, the wrists are much lower than your belly point. So what I not want to see is that you compensate this by bending your elbows and bringing up the wrists to your belly point. But I would like to see that somehow you arrange your shoulders here in a way that your arms are still straight. And if you move them together so that the wrists are upon each another, the wrists are on the height of your belly point. Perhaps you can just try it before we start with the breathing, that you can figure out how this can be achieved. And let me fix the camera a little bit. Okay. Okay, so shoulder wide, the feet, and sink down, put the fingertips into the belly point, and inhale. Go into an upright position from the floor up, that way. Inhale, inhale. Compress the air in your lungs. Keep it there. Exhale. Let the arms sink down. Don't breathe. And go into the knees, putting the fingers in the belly point. Inhale. Compress. Exhale. Relax. Inhale. Compress. Exhale. Relax. Last time. Inhale. Compress. Exhale. Okay, great. Now, let's do also a very well-known basic movement, and this is Kyoundo. And maybe those of you who practice with me together, I'm doing it maybe in a little bit different way as you may be accustomed to. Yeah? So I'm looking to you, and my idea is that I'm using the back hand, and this is going here. Yeah? The imagination is that this hand is going to the throat of Uke. So this hand is meant as grabbing the throat of Uke here. And the other hand gives support to that grabbing hand. And what I'm doing is I'm pressing both hands to each another. Yeah? And if you just do that, you feel that automatically the shoulder blades are going a little bit together behind your back. Yeah? If you press the wrists against each another, you feel the shoulder blades are going there. And this gives you a very strong posture. Yeah? Cliff, if you look, I'm not doing that one, I'm doing this one. So I'm putting wrist on wrist. Yes, yes, exactly, yes. And then I'm pressing the two hands towards each another. So the forward going hand is pressing backward, and this hand, the support hand, is pressing forward. Yeah? And if you get the opportunity to practice with another person again, then you can ask that person to try to push you over if you have that kind of posture. And the other person will feel that it is very difficult to bring you out of balance. So not only if the power is coming from the front or from the back, but also if it's coming from the side, either this one or that one, okay? So, and this keep in mind if we are doing this Kyoundo. So it's exactly that one. And what I learned from my teacher, Watanabe Sensei, is you grab the throat, yeah, imagine that, and then you drag the head of Uke towards your belly point here. And in a martial situation, of course, you can just knock out the other person. So this is very unusual, I think. And if you see, when we do that Kyoundo, this looks like dancing movement. But if you have this kind of imagination standing behind that, keep it like a dancing movement, but make it martial. Yeah? Okay, so let's try. Okay, left foot in front, right foot in the back. The hind hand is the most important one to going forward. Okay, and we are counting with Japanese numbers. So ich, ni, 1, 2, and we are not beginners, so it's ich, ni, turning around, san, shi. So in both directions. Okay, and I start slowly, and then I speed up. Okay. Let's go. And ich, ni, turn. San, shi, turn. 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 Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Go ahead. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Okay. So let's look a little bit more in the details. So I would like to ask you to try the following. While you are doing ich, ni, that's okay. Now the turn, I'm doing it in this way. I just turn my hips while my arms are still here. And when my hips are here, I just let pass by my arms and hands and going for san, shi. I'm going back, I'm turning my hips here and let go my arms here. Yeah? So actually, it's a pendulum. Yeah? It's like this one. Yeah? Yeah? So it's going that way. And it's not going this way. Yeah? Because then you take all the power you have in that movement, you take it out. Yeah? So if I'm doing it this way, ich, ni, stopping here, turning around, and then start anew, san, shi, turning around, ich, ni. So I'm trying to do an ongoing movement. There are not only two uke, there are dozens of uke, which I have to take care of. Yeah. So it's not just here and here, but there is the next one. And I have to be very fast. Yeah. Okay. You do it slowly, but it's meant to be a very fast movement finally. Yeah. Okay. So I'm demonstrating it again. So it's ich, you know that. Ni, you know that. But now there is a difference. While I'm dragging back my arms or let my arms fall back towards my body, I just turn the hips here and let my arms pass by without any stopping in that kind of movement. Going for san, shi. Turning my hips, let my arms pass by. And if I'm doing that, you can see I can be much faster. It's much faster than doing this one here. Yeah? Because I use the power, the energy I have here, let the arms fall down and going that for the other side. This is faster, and I don't have to spend too much muscle energy for doing that. Yeah? Okay, let's try. Yeah, very good clip. Yeah, we are doing that together. We start slowly, and then I'm going, I speed up. Okay, and ich, ni. Bend your hips, let the arms pass by. San, shi. Bend your hips and let the arms pass by. Ich, ni. Hips pass by. San, shi. Hips pass by. Ich, ni. Hips pass by. San, shi. Ich, ni. San, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Ich, ni, san, shi. Okay. Moritz, just have a look. It's great what you are doing, but a very short amount of time, you are stopping the hands in front of your body. So just try this one, this, and let them swing through. Let them swing through. Let them swing. Yeah. Don't hesitate and stop here and then trying to turn around. Just jump. Yeah. Okay. Once more, please, in your own rhythm. Yes. Very good, Moritz. Yeah. Yes. Let the arms go through. No. Don't let them slow down. Yes. Let them swing through. Yes. Yeah. Cliff. Very good. Yeah. Rabi too. Yes. Good. Okay. So let's add a little bit more complexity and going for 4 directions. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, meaning 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I'm just demonstrating it. So it's 1, 2, turning, 3, 4. Now I'm going with my left foot to the left. 5, 6, turn. 7, 8. Going with the left foot to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? We start slowly. We have time. Okay? Yeah? Just let us do it together. Okay. And 1, 2, hips, let the arms swing through. 3, 4, with the left foot to the left. 5, 6, hips, swing. 7, 8, with the left to the left. 1, 2, swing through. 3, 4, with the left to the left. 5, 6, turn. 7, 8, with the left to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, with the left to the left. 5, 6, turn. 7, 8, with the left to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, to the left. 5, 6, turn. 7, 8, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, left. 5, 6, turn. 7, 8, left. 1, 2, 3, 4, left. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So you can go faster if you turn on your heels. Yeah? So 1, 2, and usually, or many of us, we are now using the feet to repositioning to turn around. But this takes too long time. So what I'm trying to do is 1, 2, and now look for my left foot. It's going here. My arms are passing by my body, and I turn around on the heel, my right foot in this direction. Yeah? Then my arms come back. I turn around this foot first, and then that one. Okay? So it's a kind of billiard play. Yeah? While this foot is going here, I have the imagination that it just ticks the other foot, so it's going here. Tick, tick, tick. Okay? So therefore you can get a very sharp and fast movement in your body. Yeah, start slowly on your own, with your own rhythm, and then try to speed up. You can use 2 directions or all 4 directions, no difference. Moritz, try to go faster. Twice the speed. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Do it easily, but fast. Yeah. Okay, okay. So to finish that, I would like to show you another trick, so to say. And this is, if you go faster, I change the movement of my body. So usually if we do Kyoundo, we are doing it this way. We are bending the front leg and straight the hind leg. Okay, so we are standing in this posture. But if it's going to be fast, I'm doing just the opposite. So I bend my hind leg and straight the front leg and staying here and going around. My hind leg is bent and the front leg is straight. Yeah? And in doing that, I can go really, really fast. Yeah? It's just this one, this one, this one, this one. Yeah? And it's like this Chinese saying, if you are in a hurry, go slowly. So this is my feeling. I hurry up, I speed up, but I'm slow. My body feels slow. Okay? I'm demonstrating it again. So it's itch. I lean back with my body. Itch. Knee. Now I'm leaning back in this direction. Sun. Shi. Ich, ni, san, shi, 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 ich, ni, san, shi. Okay? Just try it. Give it a try. And start slowly, because you have to absolutely change your body posture. No, no, no. The front leg is straight. Yes. It feels a little bit curious in the beginning, but if you get it, you can go very, very fast. Okay. Okay, guys, this should be enough. It's a lot of homework, I think. Yeah. Okay, I would like to ask you to get your cushion or cushion or your towel bent like a big knot. Yes, very good. And we are doing a little bit like kids play. Yeah. Yes. And I would like to ask you just to throw it up towards the ceiling. Yeah. And just get it back. So you just throw it up and you just get it. Yeah. Just throw it up and just get it. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Just go up and get it. Just go up and get it. Yeah. Okay. Now, okay. If you are doing that, try it in this way. You throw it up, and you try to grasp it here, yeah, as far as high enough you can get it, yeah. Just this one here, and keep it there. Try to keep it there. Just grab and try to keep it there. Try. Just, yeah, try. Yes. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Okay. So now different. Throw it up and let it fall down in front of you. Yeah. Just throw it up and let it fall down. Get it back and throw it up and let it fall down. Up, fall down. Up and fall down. Don't catch it, Moritz. Don't catch. Just let it fall down to the floor. Yes. Okay. Good. So, third version is what we did in the beginning. I've seen you did it as I did it. This is throw it up, get it while it is falling down, and stop it while it is before your belly point. Yeah. So throw it up, go with it, and stop it here. Yeah. Throw it up and get it. Yeah. Be flexible. Go a little bit into your knees if necessary. Yeah. Throw it up and get it here. Yes. Yeah, very good. Okay, good. So what I would like to point out here is if you throw it up and you try to grab it here, it needs much more power from your side to get it there and take it as far as high as possible from you, as if you get it here. You just go with it, and this is much easier. Okay, and the other one is if you throw it up and let it fall down, you have to bend over, get it up. Oh, my back is hurting. Okay, yeah, it's also a lot of more energy you take. Yeah. So, and the other one, and this is what I would like to remind us, that this kind of soft smoothing into the movement of something else, like this cushion, that this is Aiki. Yeah? So if you go here and you just get it, you practice Aikido. Yeah? Just do it some more times. Try to tune in. The cushion is always coming with the same velocity downward because gravity is always the same. Yeah? Okay. So very good. Now, I would like to ask you to try the following, and possibly, Cliff, we have glasses, and maybe we should put them aside for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Just in case. So I would like to ask you the following. Throw up the cushion and let it fall down on your head. Yeah. So throw it up and let it come down on your head. Just stand straight and accept it, let it hits you. Okay? Up and it's like in soccer if you play the ball with your head. Okay? Okay. I hope you can hear me still. Just give me a sign if you can hear me. Okay, good. Okay, even if it is a soft and light cushion, it's like a bang on your head, okay? And you can imagine if this is a brick, for example, yeah, or a plant coming down here, it hurts, okay? Now we are trying it in a different way, and that is we are throwing it up and we are raising up our arm and let it glide along our arm so it doesn't hit our head. So this one and that one. You just throw it to the ceiling and let it go here. Yeah? So you just go here and yeah, so you just raise your arm this way. Yeah? If it's left arm, you go with the left hand roughly above the right shoulder. And if you use your right arm, you're going with the right hand above your left shoulder. Just try it. Yeah. Yeah, very good. Okay. So, of course, you felt this, that even if it is soft and light, it's a different feeling if it comes down towards your head or if it just glides along your arm. Yeah? And this is not so much additional effort you do to let it glide away. Okay? So next thing I would like to ask you is to throw it up and let it come down and move your body in a way that the cushion doesn't hit you, okay? So you throw it up and I just move a little bit. I turn around my body. It's the beginning of Tai Sabaki possibly, but you don't have to do the Tai Sabaki. You just go up and a little body swift and you avoid getting hit by this cushion, okay? You just throw it up. So usually it would hit me, okay? But now I'm throwing it up here and I'm going around, okay? So it doesn't touch me. Yeah? Just try that. Yeah, very good. Yeah, great. The closer the cushion goes along your body, the better the practice. Now, I would like to add something, Rabbi and Cliff, and that is, if the cushion falls down, don't follow it with your eyes. Yeah. So I'm over exaggerating it. Just go this way. Yeah. Just try to go here, turn around, and being straight, because there might be a second cushion coming down. And if you look down to the first one, the other one will hit you, okay? Yeah, yes. Yeah, very good. Yeah, Moritz, make it very explicitly that you don't look to the floor when the cushion or your towel is on the floor. Yeah, I just demonstrated again. You just go here and you are here. Don't look here. Okay? Try. Yes, very good. Yeah. Don't look to the floor. Very good, very good. Okay, now let's try the following. And that is, I mean, now we are going into Aikido technique, okay? So I throw up this cushion and I get it and I'm doing iriminage, yeah? So I'm going up here and I'm going here and throw it away, okay? I'm coming back. Yeah, okay. So I throw it up, yeah, I get it, and while I'm getting that, I'm doing Tai Sabaki, getting the cushion with me, and then I throw it away as long as you do not kill some expensive porcelain, okay? So, yeah, so I'm doing it again. So I throw it up, I throw it up, I get it in this movement, I'm doing that one, okay? Try it. And get the feeling that the energy which is in the cushion coming down is used by you to doing the iriminage. Okay, so let me show it. It's not this one. It's not grabbing and now explicitly moving that baby here and throw it away. Okay, so it's just using that energy and redirect it. Yeah, so it comes down with it and yes, now we go. Okay. Yeah, very good. Yes, that's it. Yeah. Yeah, and have the feeling that your movement, your energy is added to the energy of this cushion coming down. So it's joining with each another. It's not different, it's one. Yeah, very good. Nice to see. Yeah, Rabbi, you can, you can try to extend your arms. Okay, so I'm over exaggerating. So if you're doing that one and you do it this one, you stop that movement. Yeah? You stop this energy of the cushion. So what I'm trying to do is here, this one, and having my arms as long as possible and swing them around me. Yeah? So going with that energy the cushion has due to gravity. Whoop! And of course, the throw my arms before. Okay? Yes, Moritz, good. Now, I have a real challenge for you. We did iriminage or iriminage-like movement. So now try to do a shihonage movement. And I do not demonstrate it. Just figure it out on yourself. Yeah? You throw up and try to do a shihonage movement. Yes. Yeah. Good. Go ahead. Yes, remember. Not exactly, Cliff. The Yeah, the Shihonaga movement is this one here. Yes, your hands are going up over your head. Yes, exactly. So it is. Yes. Okay, so next challenge, a bigger one. That is, try to do Koteiga Eshi. Try to do Koteiga Eshi. Yeah, just remember, how is Koteiga Eshi going? Yes. Yeah, but with the cushion. The cushion is your uke. Yeah. Just hang on for a second. Remember that Koteiga Eshi, the one hand is coming from above. Okay, so if you have that cushion, it's not this way. If you do that, Koteiga Eshi will never occur. Yeah. So if you throw up, you just go here. You see, one hand from above, one from below. Now you can move Tai Sabaki, Tenkan, Jung. And it's like a pancake which you turn upside down in the pan. Yes, that's it. That's it. Yes, step backward, turn. And yes. Yeah, there is one Tenkan missing words as far as I can see. And yes, there's one turn around. I would like to demonstrate it for you, Moritz. Yeah? So I throw it up. I'm getting here, back, and there is one more turn, and then I throw. Yeah? What I've seen, yes. Yes, exactly. Yeah, very good. Yeah. So you throw okay into the direction where he came from. Yes, very good. And now we have some 2 or so minutes left. I would like to ask you to throw up the cushion or the towel, and then decide in the very moment where the cushion is coming down, which of these 3 techniques are you doing? Don't decide in advance. So just decide in the very moment the cushion is coming down. So you get a feeling how this cushion is coming down, so you can adapt best to how this cushion is coming down. So you can do either of these 3 movements. Yeah? Iriminage or Shihonage or Koteiga. Just try. And if it gets a mixture of all of 3, it doesn't matter. Yeah, good. Okay, looks really good. Nice to see. And my last question to you is the following. You throw the cushion up and you go under it and let it fall down in your back. Yeah? You just throw it up and you go here. Okay? And don't turn around. Don't think about it. Yeah? You just throw it up, let it go down, and you go to the front. Yeah? And if it touches you, it doesn't matter. It's just an exercise. And it's just a cushion. Nothing happens. Yeah. And of course, the challenge is to make it as close as possible. So you start going forward the very last moment, not too early, so that the cushion rushes behind your back without killing you. Yeah, and you may control your anxiety by just standing there and let the cushion hit your head. So you know, that's it. Yeah, get a feeling where when you have to start to go forward, so that the cushion is just going behind your back as close as possible. Yeah, and if it hits you, it doesn't matter. It's so soft. Yeah. Okay, dear friends, we have reached an hour. Thank you very much. I would like to ask you to close up this hour with an additional breathing exercise I like very much. I would like to ask you to, I will demonstrate it, and then I'd like to ask you to stand up. So I stay here and I have my feet hip wide. Yeah? Again, the outer side of the feet in parallel. And now, as in the beginning, I sink down in my knees and put my fingertips into the belly point, and I straighten up my legs, inhaling and going here, but I do not raise my arms, but I keep them here. Yeah? But have a look. I'm going here, and now I straighten up my body, and I bring up my arms that way. I'm not going too much behind here, so I'm going here. Yeah? It's like I would embrace a huge soft strand ball, which is here, and which I'm trying to move that way, okay? So I'm going once again. So exhale, inhale. Standing there for a while and then exhale, yeah? So we go, yes, wonderful. We are doing that together. And please stand there, relax your arms, please. And exhale, bring your fingertips towards your belly point. And inhale, straighten your legs. Stand there for a while. You may close your eyes. And exhale, put your fingertips into the belly point. Sink down in your knees. And inhale, straighten up your legs. Embrace that big, big strand ball. Feel it. And exhale to the belly point. Inhale, straight up your legs. Straighten your back. Stand there. Exhale. Inhale. Now stand there and exhale and inhale through your nose and close your eyes. And now the exercise is to stand with soft knees, so they are bent a little bit. And now you're trying to get out any tension out of your buttocks and keep your balance. Keep your eyes closed. And feel how you regain and lose your balance all over the time. You lose it, you regain it. You lose it, you regain it. You lose it, you regain it. And this is our life as a two-pedal animal. We lose our balance and we regain it. We lose it and regain it. As long as we live and we can stand on two legs, we are losing our balance and regain it. Now try to get the tension out of your thighs. A little bit more difficult than the buttocks. You won't get it completely out, but as much as possible. And feel how the muscles are tightened up depending in which direction you lose your balance. And regain it, relax your muscles, and lose the balance and regain it again. And feel how your body is working all over the time. Now try to relax the knees, around your knees. And the most difficult part is now going to your calves muscles, down there. This is, I think, the most difficult part. But even there, you can try to retract the strain out of your muscles. And lose the balance, use your muscles, of course, regain the balance and lose it again. Don't insist to be in balance all over the time and stable at the same time. This is, for us humans, impossible. Trees can stand there and they don't lose the balance, but we do. And we regain it as long as we live and stand on two legs. Okay, that's it. So let's bow out. Remember, 2 fists apart and the hands in a way that the pointing fingers are pointing to the kneecaps and the elbows are a little bit away from the rib cage. And straighten up your spine and have the head on top of the spine. So it rests there. There shouldn't be any strain in your shoulders. And sink down on the heels. Have the feeling that the weight of yours is going between the feet into the floor. It's just a feeling. Sink down. And becoming light and easy in your shoulders. And clear in your head. Right? Hai. Domo arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much for being with you. And I think, as usual, we will